Hey y'all, Wagwan. My name is Anita Natacha Akide, popularly known as Tacha. And you guys, I am doing something so big, so huge. I would be making over 150 models in 24 hours. So, let me see. I think this has been in the works for more than a year now and stuff. Let me see, what was the point you realized you wanted to do this? I don't know though. I don't know at what point exactly, but I just know this is something that's been in the works for more than a year now. And immediately the idea or the thought came to be, I literally just reached out to everyone on my team. I'm like, you know what, we need to go check out all the categories. Like, what can we do? What am I good at? Like, am I good at speed? Am I good at this? Am I good at that? And we literally just put all of this thoughts together and literally just picked out the category and went for it. Okay, as much as this has a niche, which I would say the beauty industry, not everybody in that community will support you. I feel like it's something that I've got to realize and back in on this. And even though it's such a smart, great idea, and a couple of brands has a lot to gain off of it, like some people don't want to support you because at the end of the day, it's a nice idea, but it is not the idea. So it's just something I feel like I have realized, like regardless of the fact that it's a community, it's a beauty community. Like you're not just going to get as much support as you probably envisioned you would get. And the most people that will support you are people not from around you. So your friends, your peer groups, your parties, you're going to get more support from people you don't even expect, like you least expect to get support from and stuff. So you need to have a supervisor on ground, a makeup artist supervisor, to make sure you're actually doing the makeup right. Two, you need to use two eyeshadow combos on each of the models. Three, there are a couple of criteria and makeup products you must use on each model, and that's just part of the things you must do to have each of the models approved on the makeup and stuff. So it's just certain instructions that they send. Oh, you have to use this product, you have to use eyeliner, you have to use two shades of eyeshadow, you have to use powder. They just stuff like that they did send. I want them to take away from the fact that your starting doesn't always have to define your journey or where you're going to. At the end of the day, you could just, be like me or even be smaller than me. You could just be a regular girl from some part of Port Harcourt aspiring to do something big. And you're not just doing it anywhere, you're doing it in like the beauty hub of Africa, which is Lagos, Nigeria. And even though I wanted to also do this in London, and it was part of the reasons why I moved to the UK, I wanted to do something different. I was like, oh, you know what? Like, London is that country where anything you do, like people just have their eyes in there and they're watching and stuff. But traveling to London and just seeing how different they are when it comes to working schedule. In my head, I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, I want my people to be able to just boost me up, support me, scream and shout. Not people that their 5 minutes is like £100, like everything gets paid for. But here in Nigeria, we're just going to say, that's my sister. I don't care. We support her. We're going to be there live. I'm like, you know what? I need to do this in a place where I feel like people have watched my journey start and they've watched me evolve. They've watched me do a couple of things. They've watched me being very active on social media. They've watched me go on 2 reality TV shows. I said, you know what? I just have to do it here in Lagos and literally just have my people around. Everybody's rejoicing and was smiling, celebrating, and stuff like that. So I feel like one thing anybody watching this can pick up from this is the fact that your starting should never ever define where you're going to. Your surroundings shouldn't define it. Even if nobody believes in your dreams, your parents or your siblings or your friends, just have enough courage, enough zeal, enough inspiration, and just courage and boldness to push yourself. And you just never know. Just as the Bible says, the thoughts God has for us are thoughts of good and not of evil to give us an expected end. And I'm sure your expected end is something loud, something heavy, and something beautiful, and something inspiration to a girl or a boy out there watching this right now. I feel like the fact that the whole world would be watching, when I and my team were having sittings and meetings about all this, we're like, you know what? we need to push the word out there. We need to amplify this as much as possible. And now I go everywhere and people are telling me, oh, I signed up to be part of volunteers. And I'm just like shaking in my chest, like, oh my God. Like, I'm actually getting to meet people that are so interested and anticipating this event more than I am anticipating it. And then to have Lagos State list my event, Tacha GWR, as one of the 101 days events to look out for in Lagos is just mind blowing, and I don't know, just crazy. It's like I want the news to be out there. Now the news is out there and I'm shaking. So I think it would be the fact that a whole world is watching and just rooting for me, really. You see, that's why an energy drink needs to come sponsor this show, because I need energy to stay energetic. That's the word to use.
Period.
But anyways, I feel like I spend like so many 24 hours of my time literally just doing something that doesn't drag me to where I want to be. So this 24 hours is nothing new. Do you get what I mean? I don't feel like there will be any point in time where I'll be tired, because I literally spend all day, all night, and I'm still very active. So yeah, I just feel like every day of my life has just been in preparation for this task. So it's no biggie. Oh my gosh. Now everybody watching this will probably think, you know what? Maybe her team put out these questions and probably sent to them, because these questions are hitting. They're hitting hard. But who would I say I'm dedicating this Guinness World Record attempt and event to other than myself would have to be my mom, because she is my backbone, my backbone, my all. She's the only person that has made me just see things very differently. And I say see things very differently because moving to Lagos from after Big Brother Naija and just seeing how people work is a lot different from how I work. Like, I don't know how to relax. And it's not because I don't want to relax. I just don't know how to relax. Like, I grew up in a home where I saw a very active woman. She used to be a seamstress, a designer. And there are times where people would pay for express outfit. They probably pay today and they want it tomorrow. They want it in 2 days, and I'm going to see her make it happen, and she gets her cash. So I would say I really, really would, and I am dedicating this to her. The fact that she's not here today to see how much I have done with makeup and how I'm trying to put the Nigeria beauty industry on a global stage it's crazy. And I hope and I pray that she's super duper proud of me, because this is for her as much as it is for me. I think more for her than it is for me, because I'm here experiencing this. Just doing the unbearable. That's what I would say, because after doing BBN Naija, the other show I did was The Challenge USA. We shot that in Croatia. It's an American TV show, and it was more of a challenge type of show where you have to go physical, you have to jump off a cliff, you have to swim in a huge big ocean. So I would say the reality TV shows I have done in the past has kind of prepared me to do the unbearable or to do the undoable. Like, we watch and see makeup artists get to do makeover in 4 hours, 3 hours, and this time you're doing 150 makeovers in 24 hours. Some people cannot relate. And I also can't even push away the fact that I have seen some comments about, oh, you know what, she's not so good at it. Like, shut up. Do you get what I mean? Like, come, let the both of us sit down. Let them set the time and say, you know what, 10 minutes. I don't even want too much. I literally want just 10 minutes, and let the both of us get our makeup done in 10 minutes, and let's see what you can deliver. I don't even want to start talking about all my AMVCA looks, makeover that I've had to do myself. I do my makeup 90% of the time, and we're talking about speed and efficiency and just how good you are in general, not how many hours you can spend on a makeover talking about, oh, she's not so good. Like, you that's so good, what have you done for yourself? What have you done for your industry? And what have you done for your life? Please go sit down. What I would want to say to them is look out for comments like this that are saying you cannot do it, and just take that as a motivation, because a lot of the times when people drop comments or when people say certain things to you, they're really talking about themselves. Like, they are trying to, do you understand? They're trying to push their fears onto you because they are scared to their bones. They can't do anything. Like, they can't make a difference. So look out for comments or look out for people saying you cannot do it, and just take that as an extra boost to tell yourself that you actually can. Do you understand? And it's not just about you talking. You also need to put in the work. You have to train yourself. You have to stay consistent, and you have to be good at what you love to do. Wow. So you guys, we're still calling out for sponsors, and we're still calling out for partners, and we still have booths that you guys can what's it called? You can buy a stand to come show off your businesses and stuff like that. You can also sign up to be a volunteer. There's a link in my bio where you can register because we need volunteers on different departments, content creation, because on this event, content will cry. So we have a category for content creators, for models, and for health and safety, for so many things. So you can come on board. You can attend. Attending it is supporting me as well. You can sign up to be a volunteer. You can tell your friends that does have brands that would love to push their brand. Because at the end of the day, we're expecting 2,000 to 1,500 guests come in, day out. And this is not your regular Guinness World Record attempt. This is different because I'm having workshops on day one and on day two. And these workshops are like designed to teach you on things that you love, are designed to teach you on how to be a makeup artist, how to kick off a beauty business. There'll be competition. There'll be business competition pitches where you get to sit and pitch your businesses and you win grants as well. On day two, we're having a workout session with Kemen. And on day two, the Guinness World Record attempt starts to end on Sunday. So every day is packed full. We're also having pool parties. So I don't know why you should be at home on those 3 days because it's going to be lit. As in Lagos go feel the heat. It's not even a joke. But I love you guys so much. And I really, really, really appreciate the people that have been with Tacha, support Tacha, regardless of how the internet gets to pay me, even though I really do not care. Please pay me however you want to pay me. It's okay. But thank you guys so much for always coming through for Tacha and just looking out for this as much as I'm looking out for it too. I love you guys so much.